Okay, we represent any vector in terms of if it is a vector, it should be in the form of ax cap plus ay cap plus az cap. So it should be in that form. So then we call it as it is a vector. So every vector should be from now onwards every vector should be in the form of what? Ax ax cap plus ay ay cap plus az az cap. Clear? So this I can call it as any vector a. So if it is in this form, it is a vector. Am I there? Audible or connection is there or no? Yes, yes. Okay, fine. Okay, sometimes what happens, the connection will be disconnected, and I'll be simply continuing here, and it is there is no connection at all. So later you'll come back, you'll get back to know there is no connection. So fine. Now, so any vector now onwards, remember it should be in this form. It should be in this form. Any vector ax cap plus ay cap plus az cap. So what are these? Ax, ay and az are the components along x axis, y axis and z axis. This is an axis, so this is x, y and z. How much it is moved towards x axis? This is ax. For example, 3x cap, any vector is there, so that is from origin it is moved 3 components, 3 dimension, and ay cap here, az cap. So 3 dimensional figure. You people can imagine this 3D picture. So it should be in this form. What is the direction now? Ax cap, ay cap and az cap gives us the direction. So for in the x axis, how much it is, what is the direction? In the y axis, what is the direction? In the z axis, what is the direction? So these ax cap, ay cap and az cap are the base vectors that will give us the direction. This ax, ay, az gives us the magnitude. Fine. Now how to find the magnitude of the vector when it is given like this? What is the magnitude of this now? Square root of ax square plus ay square plus az square. Agree? How to find the magnitude of a given vector? If a vector if it is in this form, how to find the magnitude? Ax square plus ay square plus az square. So this is the magnitude. Now how to find the unit vector? Now this gives us magnitude. Now I want a unit vector which gives us only the direction, not the magnitude. How to find? Take this a vector divided by this magnitude. So now you will get some number here. So for everything here, ax divided by that number, ay divided by that number, az divided by that number. So you will get one more vector that I'll write it as r vector, unit vector. R vector, you'll end up with another vector that will be unit vector whose magnitude is 1, and the direction of that vector will be same as that of the given a vector. So we have divided it to 2. Now you one is unit vector which gives the direction of a vector, and this a which gives the magnitude. So shall we separated these two now from the given vector? Yes or no? From the given vector, we have separated two things. One is magnitude we calculated separately, and we have calculated the unit vector. Unit vector does what? It gives the direction of this given vector, only the direction, or the direction of this unit vector and the direction of this a vector both are same. Fine. Now we'll go back to the slide. Somebody has joined just now. Purva English. Note down this latecomer, sir. Okay, only one. It's there. Jyoti Ka Karthik brother. Who is this? Spark Pooja Rao. Okay, that's it. So that we have seen. This is see here unit vector. It is written like this. EA vector. It is written here. But what we follow is cap. We follow. EA vector is equal to the given vector divided by its magnitude, or given vector we can write it as magnitude and the unit vector separately. And in the coordinate system you have this ax, ay, az are the components, so it should be written in this form. A vector should be in this form, where ax, ay, az are called components of a vector in the direction of x, y, z, and ex, ey, ez are the unit vectors in x, y, and z direction. And see, this is a given vector. The magnitude is calculated here: 2 ex cap plus 2 ay cap plus 3 ay cap plus 4 az cap. So these are the base vectors, and the calculating the magnitude, square root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square, you have got this 5.385. This is the magnitude of this given vector. Now how do you find the unit vector in this direction? V vector. So 2 divided by 5.385 ax cap plus 3 divided by 5.385 ay cap plus 4 divided by 5.385 az cap. Whatever you get, that is the unit vector. It will be in the direction of v vector. So we have two. One is the magnitude and the other one is unit vector that gives the direction of this given vector. Fine. So is that clear now? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, so that we can go ahead, go further. So this radius of vector and all, you people know radius of a vector. And see, this is important. Now moving on, vector algebra. So we can add and subtract and multiply the two vectors. And if two vectors are given, if we add those vectors, we will end up with resultant vector out of those two vectors. For example, if I am applying force on one particular object in two directions, and in which direction that object will move, that is the resultant vector. So that we are going to see here. Two vectors, a vector and b vector, can be added together to give another vector, c vector. So c vector is equal to a vector plus b vector. Again, this a vector will be in the form of ax cap plus ay cap plus az cap, and b vector will be again in the form of bx ax cap plus by ay cap plus bz az cap. So these are the two vectors are there. Fine. So ax, ay, az are the components along x, y, and z axis for this given a vector. Bx, by, bz are the components of b vector along x, y, and z axis. Clear? So how to add these things? Now c vector is equal to ax plus bx ax cap plus ay plus by ay cap plus az plus bz az cap. So what you are doing here, the same same components you are adding: ax plus bx and ax cap, ay plus by ay cap plus az plus bz az cap. Simple it is. Simple adding the two vectors. Just add the
Yes, sir.
respective components of x together, y together, and z together. Keep it in. So this is the c vector. It is not written a vector on top. It is a c vector. So this is the resultant vector. Now next slide. Okay, see here. Now see this. See here. This is okay. Example is given. See the parallelogram rule and head to tail rule. Two rules are there. So first we'll see this head to tail rule. Now see this, a vector is given like this, B vector is given like this. Now how do you find the C vector? How do you find the C vector? Now see, for example, if this is a vector and if this is the B vector, this is B vector and this is A vector. Now give me the value of C vector, give me how C vector, which is equal to A vector plus B vector. A vector plus B vector. So in this case, see, there are two rules are there. One is parallelogram rule and the other one is head to tail rule. So in the head to tail rule, what you have to do, take one vector, keep it fixed, take one vector, keep it fixed, don't change that vector, keep it fixed, and take the other vector and move it to the head of the fixed vector, to head of the fixed vector. Understood what I have done? I have fixed this vector as it is and I have taken this B vector, moved it to the head of the other vector. The tail of this should join the head of the other one. Now join the origin to the head of the moved vector, the one which is moved. So this is C vector. This is the resultant vector. So this is called as head to tail rule. Clear? Now you might ask, if you are fixing this vector, now what I'll do, I'll fix this one now. So same thing, keep it as it is, however it is there, take the other vector, move it to the head of the fixed vector. So this is A vector, I am moving that vector and join the origin, that is tail of the one which is fixed, to the head of the one which is moved. See this, you are getting the same vector, C vector. See this, the direction of this one and direction of this both are same. So this is called as head to tail rule, to find the resultant vector, in which direction it should be. For example, see here, A vector is directed in this one, B vector is directed like this. What will be the resultant vector C? What is the direction of that vector if these two vectors are added together? So it will be in this direction. Is that clear? Excuse me.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Padmini Patil has joined now. So this is head to tail rule that is given here. A vector and B vector. C vector is this one, resultant vector. Now other one is there, parallelogram rule. Keep both the vectors as this parallelogram rule and replicate the same vector like a parallelogram, the other side of the parallelogram, and join the diagonals of these two, origin and the diagonal of these two. So you get this C vector. So this is another rule, parallelogram rule, and this is head to tail rule. Clear? We'll move on to the next one now. The vector subtraction is similarly carried out as addition. It is nothing but A vector minus B vector is nothing but A vector plus or minus of B vector. So it is as same as you are doing an addition with the opposite sign. B vector minus B vector, how do you get? Just reverse the sign, you will get it as minus B vector. Or if you want to subtract anything, the given vector, you reverse the sign and then add those things, you will get the subtracted output. So D vector, similarly it is written at the previous one, Ax minus Bx, Ax cap, plus Ay minus By, Ay cap, plus Az minus Bz, Az cap. Simple. Now see this, three basic rules or basic laws of algebra are obeyed by any given vector ABC. These things you know. Commutative law, that is A vector plus B vector, B vector plus A vector both are equal. Associative law is obeyed here, and distributive law, K vector a vector plus b vector. K is it is not a vector, it is a scalar quantity, it is a constant. If you multiply by this, now you can separately multiply and add them, both you will get the same answer. Fine. So here multiplication is given. K vector, K is not a vector, it is a scalar. K a vector is equal to a vector K, both are same. Ki both are scalar, a vector is there. Now Ki you can multiply first and then give it for a vector. So these rules are obeyed by the any of the vector given. Now see, these things are important now. This you are going to use it in when you are solving the problem, or you will come across these what you are going to discuss now, you will come across most of the time. So multiplication, now there are two types of multiplication is there, because when you multiply the two vectors, you may end up with a vector or you will end up with a scalar. Depending on that, there are two types of multiplications are there: a scalar product and the vector product, dot product or cross product. So in the dot product, you will end up with the scalar. If you multiply two vectors, the result will be a scalar quantity. And in the vector or cross product, when you multiply two vectors, you will end up with another vector. So this is the difference between these two. And the dot product of the two vectors, a vector and b vector, is defined geometrically as the product of the magnitude of b vector and the projection of a vector onto b vector. So this is written to the formula here: a vector dot b vector is equal to ab cos theta. So forget about this ab. It is a vector dot b vector is equal to ab cos theta. So now a is what? Magnitude of this a vector. B is magnitude of this b vector. Cos theta. Now anyone tell me what is theta? Two vectors are given, a vector and b vector. To find the scalar product, dot product of these two vectors, it is a vector dot b vector is equal to ab cos theta, where a is magnitude of a vector, b is magnitude of b vector. Cos theta, theta is what?
Angle between A and B vector.
Yes, very good. It is the angle between vector a and vector b. Fine. Now tell me, if these two vectors are perpendicular to each other, what will be the result of the dot vector, dot product? If the two vectors which you are performing a dot product, if those two vectors are perpendicular to each other, what is the result of the dot product? If two given vectors are perpendicular to each other, what is the result of the dot product? Hmm?
Zero.
Zero. Zero. Everyone agree to this? Zero. Fine. Why zero?
Cos 90 is zero.
Cos 90 is zero.
Zero.
Fine. Okay, fine. If two vectors are having the same direction, if two vectors are having the same direction, let's take this a vector dot b vector only. A vector has same direction as b vector. What is the dot product of the two vectors? A vector dot b vector, I want, and the direction of a vector and b vector are same. Both directions are same. AB, right? Because cos 0 is equal to
1.
1, 1. So a vector dot b vector is equal to AB. Now one more thing. Now if you have understood this, you will be able to answer. Now tell me, what is the output or result of ax cap dot ax cap is equal to what? Ax cap dot ax cap. These two are the vectors, unit vector, base vector. Ax cap dot ax cap. All of you are listening to me? Audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Ax cap dot ax cap is equal to what? So this is x axis, y axis, z axis. This is the vector ax cap. This is the vector ay cap. Sorry, this is az. So this is the vector az ay cap. Now, so these are the two vectors are here. Ax, ay, and az are the three vectors. Now tell me, what is the dot product of ax dot ax? What is the difficulty in answering this? That is why, to make you people simple, that is why I asked people, if the two vectors are perpendicular to each other, what you will get the answer. If two vectors are in the same direction, then what is the answer? That is why the previous two questions were asked, so that this will be easier for you people.
0, sir.
0. Ax cap dot ax cap I have written here.
One, sir. One.
Huh?
One, sir.
1, sir.
1, exactly, that is a correct answer. 1. Fine. Because what is the magnitude of ax?
1, sir.
1. What is the magnitude of this ax? 1. 1 into 1.
1, 1 to 1, 1.
1 into
1.
1 cos 0. Right? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
1 into 1 cos 0.
Yes, sir.
So you will get it as 1. So now tell me
1.
ax cap dot ay cap. Dot, right? It's dot, not cross product. Dot product.
0.
Hmm?
0, sir.
0.
0.
Very good.
0.
Fine. So now by these two examples, what you have understood, if it is a dot product between two different base vectors, it will end up with 0. Dot product of two different base vectors. Dot product of two different base vectors will result in 0. Dot product of same vectors, same base vectors, will end up with 1. Agree or no?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, ay cap dot ay cap is equal to 1. Az cap dot az cap is equal to 1. Ay az
Yes,
or ay ax, if you take, it is 0. Any two different are there, you directly write it as 0. Fine. Okay, we'll go back to the slide. So this is the a vector dot b vector is equal to ab cos theta. Moving to the next slide. Hello, I'm there, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Why you are not getting this next slide? Wait until then. Okay, now one more until it opens. You can tell that this is about dot product, and next one more we have, which is cross product or vector product. Now here you have what you told, you will end up with a vector here. The difference between these two, the dot product and cross product, is dot product you will end up with the scalar quantity. Even though you are multiplying two vectors, the result will be a scalar quantity. In the cross product, what we have in the cross product, if we multiply the two vectors, given vectors, the resultant output is again a vector. So now a vector cross b vector is there. Now in this case, a vector is in one direction, b vector is in other direction. Now what will be the output? C vector. C vector is equal to a vector cross b vector. Now what is the direction of C vector is important here. So now see, for this one, what the rule says is, if a vector and b vector are in some plane, then this resultant vector C vector will be right angles or perpendicular to the plane containing those two vectors. The resultant vector C vector will be perpendicular to the plane containing the A vector and B vector. Is there anyone understood this? The resultant vector C vector is equal to A vector cross B vector, whose direction will be perpendicular to the plane containing A vector and B vector. So is that a definition or the rule, whether it is clear, or you want me to explain little more on that? Do you people know what is the plane? Say, okay, how to explain this is, okay, I'm writing something on the board. I'm writing something on the board. Board that axis horizontal that board, you take it as horizontal axis is there, that is x axis, and the perpendicular axis is there, horizontal axis is there, that is y axis, and the perpendicular axis what you have, that is z axis. Clear? Now x axis is what? X axis is the one which is perpendicular to these two. So board I cannot imagine as three dimensional, because it is in the two dimensional, that is y axis and the z axis. Y axis is the horizontal axis and the z axis is in perpendicular, that is vertical axis. Clear? Now if I am writing something on the board, now in which plane I am writing? In which plane I am writing?
XY plane.
No. Horizontal axis is y axis. Vertical axis is z axis, I am telling.
YZ axis.
YZ plane you tell. YZ plane. Fine? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, YZ plane. Now I have taken two vectors in the YZ plane. I have taken two vectors in the YZ plane, and the cross product I am doing it. The resultant vector C vector will be in which direction? I have taken two vectors from the YZ plane, and I am doing a cross product of those two vectors, that is C vector is equal to A vector cross B vector. Both A vector and B vector belongs to YZ plane. That means I have written them on the board now. A vector, B vector. Now C vector, what is the direction of the C vector?
X.
Yes,
X.
it is towards x axis, because the only one axis which is perpendicular to the YZ plane is x axis. Is it clear or no? Only axis,
Yes, sir.
and only axis
Yes, sir.
that is perpendicular to YZ plane is x axis. Now if I am writing something on the xy plane, two vectors I have taken now, xy plane, two vectors are there. multiplying it, in which direction the resultant vector will be?
Towards Z.
Yes,
Z.
z axis. Very good. Now, so this is clear about the direction now. Now, direction you you got it done. Now, similarly, go back to this paint. I'll go back again. Now tell me ax cap cross ay cap is equal to what? Cross it is.
1, sir.
Ax cap cross ay cap is equal to what?
1.
1, sir.
No. And ax cap cross az cap is equal to what? Now ay cap cross az cap is equal to what? Only direction you tell me. One, you cannot say one because you are doing a cross product. You must end up with a vector. You must end up with a vector. That means your concept is wrong if you tell 1 or 0, because earlier dot product, anyhow we know it is a dot product, will end result will end up with a scalar quantity. There you got 1 0, that is clear. But in this case you are doing a cross product, you will always come out with the vector ax cap cross ay cap.
AZ caps.
Very good. This is az cap. Az cap is the right answer, first one, because ax cap and ay cap are in which plane? XY plane. See this x, y, and z. So this is ax cap, this is ay cap. You are in the xy plane. This is xy plane. So the direction perpendicular to this is only this one. Hello, getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, az cap you will get, because the one we are in the xy plane, perpendicular to this is az cap. Now the second one,
AY cap.
ay cap.
Y cap.
The third one,
AX cap.
ax cap. Fine. So this is about the direction. Now same case, a vector cross b vector, we write go get it as ab ab sin theta, ab sin theta you are getting, but here you are getting only magnitude. And what is the direction now? Direction will be perpendicular to the plane containing these two. Like ab cos theta you got, this is ab sin theta. Sin 0 is what? Sin 0 is what? Hello, connection is gone, huh? No connection.
ಮತ್ ನಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಲೋ
ಹಲೋ
ಲಿಂಗರಾಜ,
ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ
ಲಿಂಗರಾಜ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಫೋನ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಏ ಯಾರು
ಕಾರ್ಯ ಸರ್ ಬರತ್ತಾರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ಅದಾರ.
ಹಲೋ ಯಾರ ಲಿಂಗರಾಜ್ ಯಾರ? ಅಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತಾರ? ಹಲೋ
ಸರ್
that connection was lost in between because I'm
ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮುಗಿತಂತ ಹೋದ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರ.
ಹೌದಾ, ಇರ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತೈತಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಅದ್ರ ವೈಫೈ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ.
ಹೌದ್ರಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ನನ್ ಸರ್ ವೈಫೈ.
ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಯಾವಾಗ್ರಿ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತದ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮುಗಿತ ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ ಆರ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರ.
ಹೌದಾ, ಸರಿ ಸರಿ. ಹಾ ಓಕೆ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡುವಂತ. ಹಾ ಬರೋಬರ್ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್?
ಹಾ ಬರೋಬರ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ ಓಕೆ, ಹಾ ಸರಿ
ಹಾ
ಸರಿ.
ಸರ್.
ಹಾ ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್
ಹಾ
ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಹಾ
ಹಾ ರೀ ಸರ್. ಹಾ ರೀ.